first attempt, my screen just was black. The camera didn't come on. So here we are. We just got back out in the cornfield. We had some difficulties with the grain dryer, but all is good. Let me get this camera from ground here. My monitor set up. Super bright. It is. Bring this down. Much better. All right. Flip this camera around and get rolling. There we go. Here we go. Another hour and a half or so. Kind of hit a wall there for a bit, but I'm feeling good now. Alright. Let's get this party started. Take that hat off, don't need that anymore. Oh, I got crap in my eyes though. Going the other way is a little better. Once we get going the other direction, hopefully the dust will clear up. I like keeping you guys in the cup holder because when I stick in the cup holder, I got my hands free, but the phone shakes something fierce. Really makes it not ideal for streaming. Okay, let's see what our lower speed is. We're at 1080. That works. Concave indicator and cylinder speed is it's header speed. Concave. Cylinder. I think we're good. What was header speed is at 700. I think we maxed out at like 790, 800, so we're not quite maxed out. I think if I max it out, you'll see carbons flying all over the place. So I usually get that turned down. What's up, El Burrito? Yeah, this is corn, baby. Maize. We're gonna make some ethanol out of it. Well, I'm not. I'm gonna bring it to the ethanol plant to make ethanol. Because that's what they do at ethanol plants. So, if it doesn't get made into ethanol, it's going to be brought to a local pork producer for piggy food. Yeah, dude. Raised outdoors. That is Pioneer corn. I will give you hybrid it is. I'll give you an attaboy. I'll make you moderator for the rest of the night. It's pretty ballsy thing to do, I think. Pretty fair reward. The moisture is, it's a fair question. but I don't think it will help you when trying to figure out what this hybrid is, which isn't hint. It's 17.5%. Annabelle. What year combine? Honestly, I'm not sure what year the combine is. Somewhere probably the late 90s. It's got 4,900 engine hours on it. That's what matters more than the year. Tim, you're back. What's up, bud? Is it possible to change the machine where it keeps on the cob, or is it a whole different machine? A whole different part. So, oh, Vanguard. So we got Dave. Is that Davies in here and Annabelle? Yeah, this is a party. So Tim, to answer your question, I don't believe that combines have that ability to, well, you know, if you really wanted to bring the cops in, so the way that the combine works, right, there's a cylinder that is below where I'm sitting. The cylinder turns, and as it turns, it threshes the corn against like a grate. It's called a concave, but it's like a U-shaped grate. So I bet if we took that cylinder out, I don't know if that would work or not, because then I don't know how it would feed it through the combine. I bet where there's a will, there's a way. We could figure out how to get whole ears through the combine without shelling it, but it's not designed for it. Was my stream the other day named after the song? What was my stream the other day? I don't even remember. Yeah, we hand pick it if we want it on the cob. Yeah, but if you do it with the combine, you can get 32,000 cobs per acre, 32,000 ears per acre, rather than, oh, well, I guess we'd get the same amount by hand, it'd just take a lot longer. His best two helpers are perfectly are gone. You guys, you're not wrong though. That's not true though, because I mean, Annabelle, jeez, Margaret and Grant definitely brought their A game. So, you know, maybe we just gotta have a pumpkin picking contest. The moisture's not that high. 17.5%. That's not too bad. Oh, actually, we're bringing it in at 15.6 now. So, we're going to dump here on this grain cart. We don't have a grain cart operator tonight, so it's just a two-man show with Dad tonight. Ooh. But this monitor actually reads a little high too. I think we've been averaging 16% instead of 17. There's absolutely a machine that does it. You can get an ear picker, Tim. It's just not this machine. So they do have. That's how they used to do it back in the day before combines came around. They used to have ear pickers, and then so they would spend however much time out in the field picking the ears and putting them in wagons, and then they would go to the corn crib and they would have a sheller come in, a corn sheller come in, and then there was like two separate events. You pick the ears and then you shell them and put them in a corn crib. You can store, so corn cribs, if you've ever heard of corn cribs or seen them, that's where you would store the ears of corn, and then somebody would come and shell the corn. So it's not before my time, it's before I actually started working the women aquariums. So this is not heat up proof or heat up proof. So Correct. This field is not irrigated. This is in northern Illinois, DeKalb County. All right, Ray's Outdoors. So I didn't catch it if you said it. What's your guess? What hybrid is this? Win yourself moderator for the night. You know what? What's up, Blueberry? Welcome back. Blueberry, where are you located? Are you like? I know there's lots of blueberry farms in Michigan. Is that your neck of the woods? Oh, you guys are still doing beans, huh? How many acres do you have left? Yeah, this is a 9610 Ray and a 9770. I would love to have a 9770. I think. I mean, I definitely would. I just don't know. I feel like when you start getting into the rotary combines, you have to be mindful of what year you're buying. From what I've heard, you can correct me if I'm wrong on that, since you have a rotary. But has your farming struggled at all this year, or has it been pretty steady, consistent? It's been relatively steady. Weather-wise, we started out kind of dry, but right when we got the rain right when we needed it. We weren't dry for too long. And then it was a really good year up through July. July was great. We had lots of good rains, and then August, I think the rain kind of shut off, and it was not a year to complain about. I wouldn't mind if every year was like this year, but there were some struggles. But every year is going to have its struggles. So all in all, it was a decent year. Who is your favorite political YouTube channel? Oh, man, that is a great question. Alright, so there's a couple guys out there who have this YouTube channel. By far one of the best YouTube channels, political YouTube channels that I've seen. They kind of give you like your daily dose of what's happening in the political world, and they just really boil it down. They put out both long and short-term videos, or short-form videos, and it is really impressed with their channel. And that would be Vanguard, who you see talking in the chat. So if you guys want your daily dose of political news, check out Vanguard's channel. Alright, I'm gonna scroll down. Oh, Randall Sunderland's back. So do you actually say Sunderland, or do you say like Sunderland? What's up, John from the Panhandle in Texas? Yeah, you're right. I am streaming on a potato. Absolutely, man. Dude, iPhones get so antiquated so fast. This is a iPhone 12 that I'm streaming on. So I apologize for the quality, the lack of high-speed internet available in my cornfield. I'll do better next time. Everybody say hi, Dad. It's got the old 4640 filling up the semi. He can probably tell when I'm screaming and when I'm not based on how I turn into the cornfield. I'm doing everything with one hand. Who said I was streaming with a potato? We're in a cornfield, man. You don't use potatoes in cornfields. We do not have a grain cart running right now. Our grain cart operator went home around 6 o'clock or so, so we got a semi and a combine, and the semi driver is also a grain cart operator. I fill the grain cart stationary, and then when he comes with the semi, he grabs it and fills himself. So it's a little slow going right now. Yeah, Tim, for sure. Grain bins are extremely dangerous if you're not careful. Yeah, that's all. That's all I have to say on that. So a lot of times you can pull corn out of the grain bins through the auger at the bottom, and there will be bridged grain. So there's gonna be like a false bottom. You know, there's gonna be these lights just driving through the dark. So you'll look inside the top of the grain bin, like you'll climb up the ladder on the outside, peek inside, it looks like it's completely fine. And you'll get in there, and there's gonna be bridged grain, and it collapses, and you go down with it, and you suffocate, and you die. Very real, very. It wasn't that long ago that we had somebody in the area die in a grain bin. Yeah, I don't know. Just gotta be careful. Gotta be smart about it. Wear body harnesses. How long have you been out today? Combining? I've actually only been going since 3 o'clock. We spent the first part of the day fixing the corn head. Got a big ol' honking hole in the deck of the corn head. So we took some sheet metal and patched it up, and it was a real project, real chore, so we didn't get going until about 3 o'clock today. Trying to make it back. It's so hard to see, but I think, yeah, there's so hard to see my grain carts. This is northern Illinois. Sorry guys, if you just left the state, Illinois. I better shut this down before I get some cab corn. You know I'm gonna get cab corn when you see the corn covers up the camera. We got a little camera in the grain tank. And once the camera's covered, you know it's just a matter of seconds before you start hearing the corn trickling on the roof, on the ceiling of the cab. So that means I gotta turn real carefully. Yeah, the moon's... Where's that moon at? It's pretty bright. was pretty bright. I don't see it now. I'm gonna poke this tire with my snout and go. Easy does it. Hey guys, there's 260 of you in here. If you want to hit that thumbs up button and help get me shoved up in there in YouTube's algorithm, I'd much appreciate it. If not, well, I'm not gonna make you. So, hope you guys are all doing good tonight. I'm pretty white. Tasha's back. What's up, Tasha? Third time tonight. Okay, let's take a look. Where did that moon go? I don't even. Oh, there it is. Let's see. Where's the moon? You want me to go through my settings on this thing? We can do that. You're not wrong, man. 260 people watching somebody farm. It is crazy. 2 nights ago, was it the last night or 2 nights ago? They all blend together. I had 1,100 people in here. It's a lot of people for one little combine cab. We're around like the 240s there, Leon. So, at least for this field. It depends. If you're from the USDA, my corn on corn that we did not spray with fungicide went 178. So, that's all you need to know. If you're not from the USDA, this field is yielding 243.6. Oh wait, no, that's the load. The field is 242.9, so pretty close to that. However, every field has been drastically different. Fungicide, if we're, sorry, I thought I was gonna have an issue there for a second. Fungicide is absolutely worth it on soybeans every year, like no question. You will at the very least make your money back, if not, and then if not more. We've done test upon test upon test for I don't know 5 or 6 years, I think, and every single year without fail, fungicide has paid off on soybeans. Corn, I think it's hit or miss. I really do. This year, I think fungicide would have paid, and we did not put it up. Somebody told me, and I agree with him. He said, with fungicide on corn, either you do it or you don't. You don't pick and choose the years that you do it. He said, if you're gonna do fungicide, you do it every year. If you're not gonna do it, don't do it at all. And so we've done it. We've put fungicide on our corn every single year so far. And then this year, when it was time to put fungicide on, we looked at the grain market and we're just like, you know, this is one spot that we can save money. And we went and scouted the fields, and we're like, these fields, like, the crop looks healthy, the corn looks great, there's not a lot of disease out there. And we're like, yeah, forget it. We're not going to do fungicide this year on corn. We're going to put that dollar, put those dollars in our pocket. And, well, we forgot we had corn on corn ground. Normally, all of our corn is on soybean stump. But when you plant corn on corn, for anybody that doesn't know, when you rotate your crops, one of the benefits of rotating crops is that you give the field that year to reset, right? It's like corn obviously shares disease with other corn, soybeans with soybeans, but corn and soybeans have different diseases or pests or whatever. And so if you have corn in a field this year, you combine the corn, you put the residue out on the ground, you till it under with a chisel plow, that the disease is still out there, right? Like if this had, gray leaf spot, or had northern corn leaf blight, or had whatever other corn disease, that's still there in the tissue. And so by planting soybeans in this field next year, it's giving that corn a whole year to reset, so that in 2 years from now when we plant corn again, it's kind of got a better chance. So when you plant corn on ground that was corn last year, well, that disease didn't have that year to reset, and you're a lot more likely to see a higher disease pressure. And so we had corn on corn ground this year, and we did not spray fungicide, which is a stupid mistake, and it cost us dearly. The figures, I think, are somewhere around 50 to 60 bushel an acre is what it cost us from what we've seen around our area. Let me plug my phone in real quick, 1 second, guys. I'm going all over the place here. Every farmer watching this is judging me. like, get the rose! Jeez, I'm not making a good impression right now. 1 second, let me plug my phone in. I'm going into the neighbor's field. There we go, I think we're good. Yeah, we're plugged, we're charging. Alright, I got 10% battery left on my phone, and right around 10% is where the stream gets like really choppy, and the app will crash, and lots of other not good things happen, so I wanted to get that plugged in there. So anyways, that's why we do our crop rotation. That's why we plant, we do a 50-50 rotation. So everything that's corn this year will be soybeans, like this field will be soybeans next year, and then everything that's soybeans will be corn. There's other reasons as well for doing crop rotation. It's not just disease either. Like soybeans fixate their own nitrogen, and they don't use it all. Okay, and so when you combine soybeans, after they're harvested, they release that nitrogen back into the soil. And when you plant corn the next year, the corn gets to utilize that nitrogen that the soybeans left behind. In theory, it's a little, the science goes deeper than that, but in a nutshell, that's kind of how it works. So you can kind of assume that you're going to get half your yield back in nitrogen credit. So if you got 60 bushel soybeans, you're going to get roughly 30 pounds of nitrogen. So, more or less. So, alright. Alright, let me... No, Randy, this is not a fully cut. This is... What you see is not full. I'm not that fancy. I wish. I've seen them. They're sweet. But no, not a fully cut. Ace Detailing is back in the house. If you guys are in Northern Illinois and you need a vehicle detail, check out Ace. Probably not a lot of Northern Illinois people here, but I always gotta give Ace a shout out. Same with Vanguard. Daily dose of political news. Check out Vanguard. They were in chat. I think they're still in chat. Alright, I'm just gonna scroll to the bottom of the chat. It's I'm trying to catch up reading and I can't do it, so restart. So Ace, I am not an off-road. I am. Keep making me second guess myself. I don't see a lot of deer. No, just the one that I'm in. So I've seen one so far this year. Not a lot. And that's a good thing, because if I see a lot of deer, that means that more than likely I'll have, you know, deer damage. And I don't. Yeah, K's Bow and Go. We're here in oh, night Leon. Thanks for hanging. Oh, Leon's the #1 fan too. He's losing that number one fan badge. Who's gonna get it? Yeah, Malta, Illinois, just west of DeKalb, about 5-7 minutes or so. Ace is worth commuting to. I would drive an hour just to have my truck detailed by Ace. I mean, I would make like a day out of it probably. I'd drop the truck off and then, you know, go get dinner with the wife or something. In Malta. Remington's is pretty good there. Remington's is a gastropub there in Malta by where Ace is. They've got a... I wasn't sure what I thought about it the first time I heard of it, but they have a peanut butter jelly burger. Peanut butter jelly bacon burger, I think, if I'm not mistaken. And I read it, I'm like, what? Peanut butter on a... what? And I'm like, I gotta try it. I'm the kind of guy that I see something like that, even if it does not sound appealing, I just gotta try it. And that was a good burger. So, yeah, go take a trip out to Malta, Illinois, drop your car off to Ace Detailing, and then go get yourself a peanut butter burger from Remington's. Oh, Remington's is no longer? Warrior, you're from DeKalb too? Tim, good question. This is actually, in fact, deer corn. I forget how many uses field corn has. Something like 240,000. I'm just grabbing a number. I really don't know how many. It's a lot of uses. And deer feed is one of them. some avid hunters on here like, that ain't no deer feed. And I'll be like, deer. Granger Creek? What's up, Granger? Welcome back, my friend. The stream is popping. But you are an OG, man. OG. So Warrior, you're from DeKalb, born in 1989, as am I. Did you go to DeKalb High School? I graduated in 08. Do I know you? Do you know me? Working nights. The thing is about working these nights is I also work days. So I typically get up around 6 o'clock in the morning to get the boys ready, my kids ready for the day, and then head on out and usually get going around 8 o'clock in the morning and clock out about 11 o'clock at night or so. So I am technically working nights, you're not wrong. Solar panels at Huber Road at 38, I would not doubt it, but I'm not sure. Yes, my job and life are very fulfilling. Honestly, I would not change anything about anything. And I absolutely love it. I told my wife, it was probably a month ago now, but I'm like, God sat me down and lined up everybody, like, and told me to choose what life I wanted. Like, you've got, Elon Musk up there, and you got, I don't know, whoever else. All your millionaire, billionaire, or whatever. Like, I would choose my life. I would choose this. I mean, my life, life is just a culmination of all the decisions you've made. And there's other outlying factors, but like, I don't know. You got a beautiful wife, 2 amazing boys. I get to work with my dad, who I get along with great all day, every day. Doing what I love doing. Hard work. I mean, like, farming is one of those things where if I won the lottery tomorrow, which I really don't play the lottery, but if I did, and I would keep doing exactly what I'm doing. I wouldn't change it up at all. Like, I mean, I might not hit it near as hard as I hit it. Maybe I'll go to clock out at 9 o'clock instead of 11, but I don't know. This is a very fulfilling life. Saved it. Oh, almost lost it again, but saved it again. Alright, Ace. So, did I hear that correctly? Did you say that Remington's closed? Kirsty from Scotland? What's up? How are you, Kirsty? Kirsty. Kirsty. I don't know if I can put on a Scottish accent. I visited Scotland once, and I go, man, beautiful, beautiful place. I wish I could go back, but they kicked me out. Oh, serious? Remington's is for sale? Oh snap, Will's birthday's today? Hypothetically? Annabelle. Other than a bunch of gifts. You could buy it, Warrior. I guess I just had my last peanut butter burger. Peanut butter burger, no more. I think we can speed this up a little bit. See how fast we can go. Dang, that stinks. Remington is awesome. And again, I haven't been there for probably 3 or 4 years, so that might be why they closed. Tempo, absolutely. Maximo, so you're definitely in the area too then. You know the Tempo. The Tempo still exists. It's now in Sycamore and it's called the Sycamore Cafe. Same owners and same everything, just different location. I've never been to Moose Knuckle, but I'm always down to try new things. Are they a gastro pub too? Is that where they at? Alright, that's a little too fast. That's not really feeding it like I wanted to. So Maximo's definitely a local too. If you know about, shoot, even if you know Waterman. So Tempo, you probably, or Tempo, jeez, Maximo, you probably know exactly where we are then if you know Waterman. I'm about, unless, do I know you? Okay. I'll have to check it out sometime. Yep, exactly, Charlie. The beeping noise means it's full. Not full. Like, I could probably go another 50 feet, maybe, before I start spilling over. But it's like, hey, you should probably start thinking about... And that's why we got these grain carts strategically set right here. Because we figured we could probably make... Oh, that was just about full. Yeah, we'll put a little dibby-dab there in the backside. But we put these here because we know that this is about halfway across the field. Kind of nailed it on where we parked them. Okay, right on, man. Did I wrestle? Oh, jeez. if you call it that. You're close on that one. This is corn. You should definitely check your concave. You're right, but if I've got beans in here, I'm doing something wrong. I'd rather have corn in my beans than beans in my corn. Why? Because you get... Ooh, I should have throttled down there. Because if you get corn in your beans, you're getting paid $11, $10, $11 for your corn. But if you get beans in your corn, well then you're only getting $4 for your beans. Think about it. Lake Forest, California. Welcome, dude. Rich guy with 2 grain carts. Neither one of these grain carts are worth anything. That one's not bad. It needs some TLC. I think the tire's about to blow on it, but it's making it through another season. If I showed you that tire, you'd be like, ooh, why aren't you changing that? But hey, it's working so far. And this grain cart, you can have this one if you want it. I'll sell it to you. I don't know how much. I don't know what it's worth, but we're probably gonna list this one for sale after this harvest is over. You know what they say about gleaners? Once they get it right, they'll finally paint them. Honestly, I don't know anything about gleaners at all. I know the guys that have them love them. The only reason why we are green is because that's where the closest dealers are. We got a dealer 20 minutes north of us and a dealer 20 minutes south of us. The next dealer, like the closest dealer for Case or anywhere else, is further than that, like half hour or so. I don't know. 40 minutes. I am on. I mean, I post shorts quite often, regularly. I really don't post that much during busy season like now, but yeah, like during planting season, during hydrant. Anytime I'm out in the field doing field work, I'll get on the stream, as long as I don't have other stuff tying me up. The owner of Kinsey is selling his tractor collection. Jeez. Get out of here, Chris. I am not off a roll, man. Mind your business. I'm gonna stop referring people to you. I would never. I speak the truth. The truth is, Ace Detailing's the best. Ace is the place for the helpful car dealing folk. Detailing. Appreciate it, Warrior. Thanks, man. It was nice hanging out with you. Have a good night. Alright, everybody, follow his lead. Hit that subscribe button. It is fun in the cab with Farmer Brando. What I need is Mitch to be in here. My little hype man. I remember streaming for the first time last year during harvest. Mitch was sitting on my buddy's seat running the camera. That was fun. Mitch! Mitch is here! moderator in this channel, it looks like. I need to make some more moderators. What's up, Carol from Indiana? Welcome. Yeah, Warrior, if you're still here, I played soccer my entire life, and then senior year, long story short, senior year, I stopped playing soccer. I'm like, well, I need a sport, so my senior year, I started wrestling, which was a terrible, terrible decision on my part. My very first match, I got a pin. Every single match after that, I just got absolutely destroyed. I ended the year just completely dismayed. I had no technique at all. So, but Mitch, Boots, old Bootsy, carrying it up on the wrestling mat. Brazil's here. Renan. Do you farm in there, or are you just from Brazil? Not just from Brazil. I mean, you're still cool even if you don't farm. But you know what I mean. 9:38. We're getting close to go home time here. Probably another half hour or so. How many more days we got left? We're looking at being done, hopefully, Friday, probably. I think we'll finish this. Dad thinks we're going to finish this field tomorrow. But I say we're going to finish this field Thursday, because I am realistic, and he's a dreamer. I would love to finish this field tomorrow, but I'm saying we're going to finish it Thursday, because I know how things go. And then we've got the 25 acres at Roach, so the bare ground there. And then we got Gills, 5 acres, and we've got the Bridge 9 acre piece. So 39 acres after this field is done. So hoping to finish this field Thursday, and then the rest of it, I'd say Friday we should be done. It ain't even dark yet. Let's see. Yeah, you're right. Oh wait, hang on. There we go. Oh, you're right. I still see some stuff. I see my dad's pulling into the field with a semi. He's probably wondering what the heck I'm doing. Yeah, Tim, I was. So, yep. That's my papu. My dad. So, farming is full of all sorts of strategery. Yeah, I am holding my phone. I'm too cheap to buy a mount, man. I'm a farmer. I spend all my money on cash rent and my wife, I guess, I don't know. She spends all my money before I can do anything with it. I say, honey, I think I'm gonna buy a tripod mount for my phone so I can live stream. She says, what money? I've spent it all already. No, not really. We got a pretty good system going. But no, yeah, I would love to get some mounts. I just never actually go through with ever buying it. That is one thing that I actually would splurge on. Splurge. Spend the 20 bucks. That's splurging. I'm so stingy. I don't know, will YouTube kick me off if I say I'm Jewish? Will I get canceled? No, you won't get canceled because I'm Jewish. Just don't say you're gay. But you can say Jewish. Sorry. No, I'm not. Shoot, yeah. You can buy me a mount. Alright, I can't watch chat right now. Filling out this here green card. Beep, 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 beep. Oh, we're gonna spill. Oh, I didn't spill. Oh, not a single kernel was dropped in the filming of this stream. Alright, I can make it back to the semi, so I think I'll do that. I think I'll make it back to the semi. He's gonna come grab that big cart, and he's gonna dump on the semi. And we just won't have room for the small cart. He's trying to keep up with me, but I'm fast, man. I'm freaking fast. I'm going like 4 miles an hour fast, man. Here he comes to save the day. Parking the truck. Oh, he's coming to me. He's not going to get the grain cart. What's he doing? What's he got? What you know about that?
Radio still working?
Yep, loud and clear.
Okay, I was gonna swap them out if it wasn't. Put it on the charger.
Nope, we're good. I think I'll probably dump on the semi when I get to that end. Both carts are full.
Okay.
You know, it's 9:46. I don't know. Do you want to monkey around or do you want to call it?
That's totally up to you.
Don't you forget it. Yeah, I said that. I had the button pushed down and everything.
Call it.
You know, I should. I don't know, because I will empty out on the on the semi, and then I'll probably just have to wait for you to bring the big cart back, and then I can keep going. I mean, once you get the big cart, I'll have enough space to keep going. So I guess we can keep rolling.
That's up to you. If you only get one more, if you want to fill the plug, okay? Go either way.
My quart is getting dry because the kernels are flying all over the place. It's hard to get these ears to feed into the combine without shelling when they're super dry. Tell Fausto, say hey, keep going. I could.
If you want to pull the plug, go ahead and empty the combine and take it to the barn. And get to the big car. Up the truck. Up to get to it. Or we can do it next load. It's mostly up to you.
I don't know. What do you guys think? Should we keep going, or should we go home and get snug in the bed, get warmed up, and ooh, sleep sounds so good right now. Oh my goodness! I think as soon as my head hits that pillow, I'm gonna be out. Boots, you put people in timeout, huh? Oh, he jumped out. He put somebody in timeout before he left. Alright, what's the forecast look like? Oh, I don't know, because I'm on my phone, I can't look at the forecast. Somebody look up the forecast for DeKalb, Illinois for the next week. How cold are we supposed to get? I don't think we're supposed to have any freezes yet. Like deep freezes. I want to build a chisel plow. Yeah, but you know, I'm tired of going to bed at midnight. And then waking up at 6. I mean, waking up at 6 isn't bad. I mean, I'm sure there's a bunch of you guys in here. I'll wake up at 4:30. But are you serious, Ace? Are we really like... Chris, are we getting snow this weekend? I know it's supposed to get down to like 20 Sunday, I think. So I guess that makes sense. Shoot. Alright, either way, I think I'm going to shut the stream off. We're getting down to the point where I'm going to have to actually start thinking about things like how we want to play this out. I don't do a very good job of critical thinking while I'm streaming, so yeah, go ahead and shut the stream down. If you guys have enjoyed your time riding the tractor, oh my gosh, I almost called it a tractor. If you guys have enjoyed your time riding the combine with me, I will be probably sometime tomorrow. Keep the streak going, and we can finish up harvest together. And then once harvest is done, we'll be getting the chisel plow rolling. So hit the subscribe button. Come hang out with me some more later. I'm gonna shut her down, guys. So have a good night. We'll see ya.